Hey, what's good, family? It's late right now. It's 2:27, and I'll show y'all. Right there. Sun. But just a wonderful day to whatever time it is for you, whatever day it is for you. I'm gonna be a little bit more quiet, so I hope y'all can hear me, but today's video is gonna be short. It's gonna be talking about why loving yourself should come first within your life and why you shouldn't put that aside and put distractions or illusions ahead of that. So number one, really, why putting yourself first should come first over than distractions, as common sense that would tell you. I mean, you focusing on yourself is you focusing on not only the present moment, but your future. When you're focusing on distractions such as what the celebrity is going through, or what your neighbor is going through, or what anybody outside of yourself, now you're investing your energy into that physical illusion that never mattered to your spirit. And what I mean by that is you may not be gaining anything from being nosy into that experience. You may, I'm not saying you won't, because that's a very broad perspective. That could be any type of situation. But moving on to a perspective in a career, if you jump into college and you're just doing it for the money, or you jump into a trade school, you're just doing it for the money, you're not going to be fulfilled spiritually, and you will always feel broke. You will have this nice truck, you will have this nice house, you will have nice jewelry, watches, designer clothes, whatever the case may be, but you will still be broke spiritually. And you'll feel that, and you'll feel like you have all these problems, because with more money, more problems. It's because you're buying things that are a liability and not necessarily an asset to yourself. So you're not being financially literate. You're being ignorant with your money. So you could work as an electrician for 40 years. You could work as an actor for however many years. Whatever career you think you want to take, but if that career doesn't align with your passion, or if you're not using that career to jump into your passions, then you're going to be feeling broke inside. You're going to be missing a part of something, or you're running from something. You could be working and constantly working in order to run from yourself. You could be constantly doing substances to be running from yourself. Not saying that you can't do drugs and all that. I do mushrooms, I drink wine, I smoke weed, and I'll be honest and upfront, weed is something that I've been having trouble with, and that's me just being genuine. It's not that I need it, but when I see it, it's more like a want, like a bag of chips or a sweet or some candy, or whatever. I'm past candy. I'm outside of that realm of existence, to where I don't get tempted from like Snicker bars or Dippin' Dots or things like that. That's disgusting to me, I'm not gonna lie. But maybe others do have that craving. I crave Cheez-Its sometimes. I don't really eat Cheez-Its, but I did today. Some may not crave that. It's whatever. It's yourself. But like I was saying, my laptop about to die, but don't worry about that. I should have wrote down my key points because I had more. But if you're not putting yourself first within your life, if you're not learning daily from your experiences, or you're not asking yourself, your higher self, for guidance or for a lesson, or really just alchemizing experiences in general, because everything happens for a reason within your life to teach you something, because whatever that lesson is, you brought that to yourself. If we're not loving ourselves, we're never going to get past this lesson or this experience. We're going to keep recycling the same experience, right? Because we're not changing, we're not growing. I feel like there's a difference between growing and evolution. Because if I was always meant to be somewhere, did I really evolve into that state, or did I grow into that state? I don't believe in evolution in terms of humanity. I believe that spiritually we have all the answers, and we've been programmed into being not only ignorant but dependent on things outside of ourselves. And that's to make us not be able to think for ourselves. And that's when loving yourself, that's when loving yourself comes to play again, because when you love yourself, you think for yourself. When you love yourself, you don't follow the hive mind. You don't follow a crowd. You follow yourself, and you follow what aligns with you. And that's, and a lot of people may take offense to that. A lot of people may try to sabotage your energy through, whatever they do behind closed doors, or just. Babe, is that you? That was my girl. But when you love yourself, you really don't stress about things, because you know things will work out, because you see that bigger picture for yourself. You know one way or another, you will get to that state. You will get to that future that you envision for yourself. It's just right now we're going through this lesson, or we're going through this tribulation, or we're going through this experience through the life that we think we're living in. But it's how you alchemize that. Not only that, but your passions will come to you too. And this may take a while. You may get it on the second day. It's really all about who you are and where you're at on your journey. I enjoy psychology. That's what I'm studying right now. And I'm just fascinated by the mind and consciousness, and I'd say lion's mane, magnesium, I'd take iron, I got all types of books. And really just what helps me love myself further is just speaking to myself and respecting myself, and acknowledging how handsome I am, acknowledging how attractive I am, acknowledging how smart I think I am, acknowledging how beautiful I am, acknowledging the beings around me who love me for who I am, and the ones that accept me for who I am, and other high vibrational beings, and really just seeing other perspectives, and just aligning myself through being true to myself and authentic to myself. And that's why loving yourself should come first, because why would you want to give your energy to someone else, or why would you want to stay in energetic solitude? I say energetic solitude because you're staying stagnant, or you're staying isolated, or you're staying isolated within this certain frequency that isn't aligned with your future self. It's aligned with this present moment in suffering. But yeah, that's all I got for this video. I appreciate you watching this, and I love you, and honestly, I see my future self for what it is, and I see the direction that this will take me through social media and, you know, the gym that I want to create and the people I want to help, and not really helping, just guiding, because I can only help you if you want to be helped. But I mean, that's it for this video. And that's it. I'm just doing my best. You know, it's 2:39 right now. I'm about to get up in 4 hours and work out. So I'm really just trying to stay on top of myself. And y'all just respect yourselves, and love yourselves, and put yourself first. Put yourself first, even if that's through someone else. You get it. But y'all, take care. My ego's a little tired. But yeah, peace.